Prince Harry and Meghan Markle renewing their vows in Hollywood? Are Prince Harry and Meghan Markle planning to renew their vows in Hollywood? That's what one tabloid is claiming this week. It's been an intense few months for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, from their announcement that they would be stepping down as members of the royal family to their relocation to Canada and then Los Angeles, and most recently their announcement just a few days ago that they would no longer be cooperating with the British tabloid press. Naturally, none of this has stopped said tabloid press in its continued search for drama, real or invented. In a new story, Heat is now claiming that the couple is planning on renewing their wedding vows in Los Angeles. This will symbolize a brand new start for them both practically and spiritually, a so-called royal insider told Heat. Of course, it risks upsetting the royals, but this fresh start is important to both of them. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are reportedly planning an intimate, barefoot ceremony overlooking the ocean that will nonetheless be attended by major A-listers, including George and Amal Clooney, Oprah Winfrey, Jennifer Lopez, and Alex Rodriguez, Jay-Z and Beyoncé, Angelina Jolie, Serena Williams, and Elton John, along with Markle's mother and friends from both Canada and the UK. They're planning a giant reception, continues the shady tipster. This second wedding, the questionable source says, might serve to widen the rift between Prince Harry and the rest of the royal family. But it also, supposedly, has a practical side. Getting married on U.S. soil will help Harry's visa status, giving him more of a right to be in the country long term. There are several issues seized with this story. First of all, the tabloid initially suggests that the ceremony would be an intimate beachfront event, then names a long list of celebrities and mentions a giant reception, which is obviously contradictory. And why would the couple fly their British friends all the way out to Los Angeles for a wedding when they presumably already attended the first one? Second of all, renewing vows is not a legal action, it's an informal one. It's not like Meghan Markle and her husband would be obtaining a second marriage license, so even if getting married on American soil would somehow help Prince Harry's visa status, it wouldn't be relevant in this case. Also, when is this second wedding supposed to take place? Surely it's not any time soon, what with the widespread coronavirus lockdown and restricted international travel. The article implies that all those Hollywood stars are already saving the date, but no one actually knows when the country will reopen again. It shouldn't come as a surprise that the tabloid industry relishes in making up insulting nonsense about Markle and Prince Harry. Heat is no exception. Shortly after their announcement back in February that the couple would step down from their royal duties, the tabloid published a ridiculous article claiming that Jennifer Aniston and Angelina Jolie were fighting over becoming friends with Markle. Gossip Cop busted that one without much trouble, as we did for the tabloid's equally phony claims that the couple were expecting a second child and that the Duchess was going to star in her own reality show. Now that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have officially cut off engagement with major British tabloids, it seems likely that they'll only be getting more creative, and nasty, with their rumors. Meghan Markle's privacy case against tabloid opens in British court. A preliminary hearing opened Friday at Britain's High Court in the Duchess of Sussex's legal action against a tabloid that published what she calls a private and confidential letter she wrote her father. Married to Britain's Prince Harry, the former actress Meghan Markle is suing the Mail on Sunday and its parent company, Associated Newspapers, for publishing a letter she wrote to Thomas Markle. The lawsuit accuses the newspaper of copyright infringement, misuse of private information and violating Britain's data protection law. Associated Newspapers denies the allegations, particularly the claim that the letter was presented in a way that changed its meaning. The company has said it intends to vigorously fight the case. Lawyers for Associated Newspapers will ask the court to strike out parts of Meghan's lawsuit ahead of a full trial of the issues, arguing that allegations of dishonesty and malicious intent should not form part of her case. As the hearing opened via video conferencing, Anthony White, a lawyer representing the publisher, told the judge that lawyers for Meghan had made further assertions of improper, deliberate conduct, and accused the publisher of harassing, humiliating, manipulating and exploiting Thomas Markle. Harry and Meghan were expected to listen into the part of the hearing conducted by her lawyers. Thomas Markle's strained relationship with his daughter complicated Meghan's entry into the British royal family. He had been due to walk Meghan down the aisle at her May 2018 wedding at Windsor Castle but pulled out at the last minute, citing heart problems. The former television lighting director has given occasional interviews to the media, complaining in December 2018 that he'd been ghosted by his daughter after the wedding. The letter was written 3 months after the royal wedding. Analysts have compared the legal case to the late Princess Diana's lawsuit over photographs showing her exercising on gym equipment. The case was settled before it was to be heard.